Alright, welcome back to season 3 of our show. Today it's slaw. We're showing you a beautiful Asian slaw. Show you how to get it done. So right here we have some cabbage. This is purple cabbage. That's what we're using today. We got some walnuts, carrots, scallions, green onion rather, and these are purple onion. This is all we're going to need for right now. So the first thing we're going to do is start to cut up this cabbage. Now, I cut this cabbage up already. I'm going to cut it up again just to get it into the processor. So I'm just going to cut it in pieces. Now you want to do this in batches and just get your ratios even. And if you do this in batches, you'll never go wrong. So just get that in there. I'm going to go for a little scallion as well. So I'm just going to cut up some scallion. Just cut it up in any way. Just get it in there. As long as it goes in, you're good to go. So it should kind of look like that. I'm going to do a little carrot. Now the carrot, you want to do pieces like that and get the carrot in so this way it can get chopped in there. And that's how you want to cut that. I'm going to put just a little bit more carrot. And that's about it. So if you do this in batches and you just ratio it out, you can't go wrong. Here's some purple onion and a little walnut. Make it yours, by the way. You don't have to use my ingredients, but these are best. So this is all of the dry ingredients now. And then we're going to wet this up later on with some of the wetter things. All right, we're going to get this in here. I'm just going to move this down to the bottom. Because it's dry and not wet, it's going to clump up a little bit on you, but don't worry about it. Just move it down and work with it. All right, there you go. Now we're going to put this in the bowl. And we're going to do all of this like that. And when we get this all done, we're going to meet you right back here. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so we're all cut up. Let's just show you this. This is our slaw. Now, we still got to add the wet to it. So this is the way it came out. And that's the way you want to have it looking. So look at everything. Everything looks just nice and even in there. So it's got the little carrot in there. And it's just got everything just nice and mixed up in there evenly. So right here we got some raisins, so we're going to go in with our raisins. Those are just regular sun-dried raisins. I'm going to mix those up. You don't have to use raisins. I suggest you do. But if you want to mix it up and use cranberry, you could. If you don't like raisins, cranberry is another thing that goes excellent in here. It's not as sweet. We're going in with some brown sugar. I'm using a good amount of the brown sugar. And just mix it up. You're going to give it a final mix anyway, so just get it mixed up as best as you can for now. Just chop that brown sugar in there. These are the amounts that I use. You could use as much or as little as everything as you want because it is a salad at the end of the day. It's a slaw. Everybody's taste is different. You could even put ginger in here if you like, but I'm using the flavors that I'm using. Okay, we got that mixed up. I need some heat, so we got a green chili pepper. So we're gonna chop that up, seeds and all. All right, I'm just gonna chop this way. You can put this in the food processor if you like, but I just did it like this, just so to show you guys how much of that pepper I'm using. Now I put the seeds and all, And taste your peppers. Don't forget to taste your peppers. Just from the smell of this one, I know it's hot. And if you touch these, make sure you don't touch anything else on your body because you will burn up. Just make sure you wash your hands afterwards. So that's how fine you want these. Like I said, if you want to put them in the food processor, with the rest of that you could, but I just wanted to show you this. So that's how fine you want this. And with the peppers you go. And if you don't want to add the pepper, by all means, leave them out. Tastes just as good, whether it's hot and sweet or just sweet. Let's give those a mix. And you can see all those nice colors coming together. All right. And finally, we're going to wet this up with some soy, decent amount, and just feel it out, and some dark sesame oil. This is pure dark sesame. 50-50 mix. And just give it a whisk. Bring it together. And once we got that together, we're going to add just a little balsamic vinegar, just to give it a little bit more acid in there. You could use white. We're using balsamic just because it keeps the color and the taste. Let's give that a taste. I'm going to go with some more sesame. That's just my taste. If you make too much, use it for marinade. Perfect, spot on. Don't worry about it being bitter because it's going to sweeten right inside here. So I'm going to add about that much, and I'm going to give this a turn. Bring it together. And once you bring it together, you're always going to want to taste it. Let's see what we got going on there. All right, let's give that a go. Excellent. That is spot on. All right, we're going to put this in the refrigerator, chill it out, and we'll meet you right back here. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is, a beautiful homemade Asian slaw from scratch. And we're going to show this plated up with a beautiful meal. If you guys want to see that, we're going to leave a link in the description to a beautiful burger meal. This way you can see that plated up. Thank you. We enjoyed your comment. With no further ado, look at that little Pitmaster taste there.